2020 strategy for the Air Cadet organisation is basically a roadmap of how to get from where we are today through to 2020 and beyond. Taking all that's good of the Air Cadet organisation now, recognising the challenges that lie ahead and shaping ourselves to be able to continue for the longer term. The AOC, when I first took post, asked me what my 2020 strategy was on day one, and I had to do a bit of thinking, but coming into the job new, I felt I needed to have a plan. I needed to understand where this organisation was going, because if you just run it day to day and you don't look forward and have a plan for the longer term, you're probably going to trip over yourselves at some stage. So the idea was to sit down, think about all the issues, the strategic context that we're working within, some of the challenges that are coming down the way, and then working out how we're going to tackle those, overcome them, how we're going to resource issues, and get ourselves through to 2020. And I say it's not just 2020, it's 2020 and beyond. I don't think we can predict the future with any certainty, but what we can see is that certain things are probably going to happen, and we need to think about how we're going to tackle them. We're slightly cleverer than guessing. I think we're making some intelligent estimates of what's going to happen in the next 7 years. Cadets today, I'm hoping, would want to see the Air Cadet organisation get bigger and stronger and better for the future generation. Many of them, I hope, would like to come back as adult volunteers. So they do have a vested interest in knowing that the 2020 strategy is going to deliver. And for the youngsters now who are 6 years of age, we want to develop and devise an Air Cadet experience that is going to be relevant to them when they're old enough to join us as cadets. I'm not out for radical change here. I want to sustain an awful lot of what we do because it's a great organisation. And when I ask cadets and volunteers what they want to change, the most common answer is we just want more of the same. More flying, more gliding, more shooting, more camps. And therefore I don't want to change things too radically because I could break what isn't broken. What I want to do is take what's great, enhance it, and as I say, just refresh it to make sure that it's relevant for 2020 and beyond, and that we've got the resources to sustain it. We need to have an Air Cadet organisation in 2020 that is as good now, if not better than it is, and we need to be stronger, we need to be well resourced, we need to be structured and relevant to the future cadet population. As I say, they're only 6 years of age today, but they'll be our new cadets in 2020. In 2020, the Air Cadet organisation shouldn't look very different to what it is today, because what we've got is really good. And I don't think the Air Cadets and the volunteers would want to change a great deal of what we've got. But I think what they would want to see in 2020 is a real focus on aviation. All cadets being able to get AEF flying and also gliding on a regular basis, regular camps, regular shooting activity, an enhancement of what the cadet experience is and also what the adult volunteers are getting from the organisation. So well-resourced, well-structured and delivering the core cadet activity is what I think people want to see in 2020. Potentially to more cadets. We'd like to get to 50,000 by 2018. That's a challenge because what we need to support that is adult volunteers first to then deliver that cadet activity to more cadets. An Air Cadet is an Air Cadet and they're all entitled to access the cadet experience, and it may be more difficult in some places to deliver that, but I want to deliver, as I say, an equal opportunity for the cadets across the organisation, and I want where possible the CCF RAF cadets and the ATC cadets to be working together and benefiting from the different talents that those two organisations can bring to the table.